Hello, pretty well. Welcome back to Let's Play RGFX 4 Kaiserreich as Georgia. Let's continue on from last off. So we've won our war against the Ottoman Empire. And now we're at war with the Germans, because that is a natural progression. Because I mean, are you? Yeah, you're now Turkey, but yeah, you just go with the default focus tree, and I think that's completely okay. Get whatever I want and need from these guys. Can I release Kurdistan? Fate of Cars. Give that to Armenia too. Why not? I mean, Turkey has claims. Does Kurdistan not have? I mean, I guess they have claims down here, huh? I guess this isn't actually Kurdistan. We have a claim here. Can I core it? I have no idea. But we now own all this territory. I mean, I could. Let me see. How many troops you guys have? Okay, you know what? Delete all these guys. For now, where do I want to send you? Because I don't think we just want to manually invade. I think we're going to prepare, like, naval invasions. Because naval invasions are usually pretty good. So let's go to Ravel. And I guess I'll prepare an invasion of Stockholm for now. And, like, land and conquer Sweden. That seems like an okay place. Exactly where Georgia should be. Let's send our planes up towards the north. How is naval superiority over here? 38%. We can maybe get air superiority. I would not be surprised. I mean, overall, we're doing pretty good. If, I mean, Austria at this point is probably going to join up with the International Invader, or join up with the Reichstag very, very soon. Now that they've capitulated and Rome will die as well. That's usually like a trigger point for the Austrians to get involved. Which means that Ukraine will probably start sending troops to this border. Poland has 6 to 44. Ukraine has 39. And overall, the Moscow Accord's actually looking pretty strong. Yeah, I mean, Russia's already completely dominating against the against Finland, so that's completely okay as well. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because again, this is now no longer accessible. You can't go through northern Finland. So I'm not too sure how much that's really going to change the fronts. Or the way the AI kind of acts in the war. I don't know how we don't have air superiority because there's like no planes here. Okay, we're at 38%. Any technology I want to research? Let's go for. We have basically like no support companies. Can I get up here? No. Can my submarines get up here? No. Can I even get out of here? Neutral, contested, friendly. So submarines are not allowed to pass through these ports. So I mean, my navy's basically just stuck here, unless I want to kill all of Turkey. Which I mean, it's not the worst idea. And Romania and Serbia, if you were to attack the Austrians, that could help us out as well. Like maybe once you kill Rome, Austria will get involved. I mean, at this point, we can just start justifying wars against people anyway, just because we can. 38%, 6,000. Scaled 70% because of low enemy intel. I mean, I guess I could maybe start building like scout planes and trying to see what's going on. I mean, our Air Force is already trying to get some information up here. We now have... We have air superiority. They got a lot of planes over here, but let's just not try to fly our planes there. 1.4%. We're now... I mean, we're close to where we want to be. But the thing is, like, I can't scout what's happening. Which is really bad, because that's usually one of the things I really, really like to have. Also, I like how you're still at war with these guys down in the south. Okay, we'll get the non-aggression pact from you. That seems okay. Yes, I mean, the Ottomans and... They're not very happy with what's going on right now. I mean, organization resistance is lowering. So a new era for Georgia is here. Yeah, like a direct frontline assault, I don't think is going to work the best. I mean, actually, maybe we help invade. Okay, you know what? Okay, delete this plan for now. All of you guys come down to here. Let's kill Finland first, and then think about invasion of Sweden, right? Landing in Stockholm, or landing in like some other port, like landing, I don't know, right here, something like that, could definitely help us out. Independent Luftwaffe. I mean, like, Germany, I mean, they've lost less troops than we have, but I guess that's not like a crazy, like, that's not like a huge surprise. Okay, I think the Entente also just could have won the Internationale. Yes, they did. But again, like, a strong Internationale isn't that important. We just want an Internationale that's strong enough to be a counter to Germany in some regard. Okay, and then we can basically push our way into here, and this really shouldn't be that much of a problem. Like, I mean, how much troops does Finland have? The answer, I'm guessing, is probably not a lot. You go to Turku and then up to Vasa, and then maybe up towards Olau. Is that how you pronounce any of those cities' names? Probably not. Actually, you know what? Right now, you can probably be very aggressive in your movements. Because I'm not that worried about what Finland's going to do. Lithuania is surviving a little bit more than I would have thought, but probably because there's a lot of German backing there right now. And you're still in a major war. Again, Carlists are the ones we want to win the most. And I mean, the counterpack's also looking pretty strong. We'll see if any of these guys end up trying to, what do you call it? If any of them try to form the Arabian Federation. Yeah, make your way up towards here. Finland, how close are you to death? You're very close. Taking, Vasa might be enough for you to lose. And at that point, we start putting troops into Sweden. Because, I mean, actually, Sweden doesn't have that many troops either. In the grand scheme of things, they don't actually have that much. Which means that, I mean, now in Sweden, that they're fighting the Norwegians, this front is probably pretty much undefended. Okay, we want to be a little bit more passive. The reason we want to be a little bit more passive, so we don't want to lose too many troops. I mean, our manpower is decent. We have a lot of infantry equipment. We don't have a lot of artillery pieces. So you know what? Let's actually go to kind of shift these over. Okay, and that is enough for Finland to die. And now that Finland's dead, we move all of our troops directly up towards the Russian, or to the Swedish border. And honestly, just like push right away. Because I mean, killing the Nordic countries, because Russia usually dictates, or you know, they put a lot of troops up here. If you can kill them fast enough, the AI won't worry about that so much. And like with Russian and Georgian combined attack, okay, the Reichspakt and the Entente will cooperate. I'm not a fan of that. But I mean, it doesn't usually make a huge difference. Austria, are you also going to get involved at all? We're going to approach Albania for an alliance. But aside from that, they're not really doing too much. Do we have a cavalry division? No, but you're going to basically march away down the coastline. Because again, whenever you're fighting any country that doesn't have a lot of manpower, or a lot of divisions, just taking so much territory that it gets spread out too thin, it's always like a good idea. Okay, Venezuela's going to warn the West Indies Federation. That is okay. Like, you guys are in... Yeah, you're in the Reichspakt. You guys will probably join the International at some point, I would imagine. I just don't know when that'll actually be. But I gotta have cavalry division somewhere, right? Yes, but they're both up here. What if you just, like, walk straight to Stockholm? And see how that just kind of goes for you. So it might go better than you expect. Okay, Hong Kong's fallen. I mean, it looks like the Qing are starting to push back. Who actually? You're in the Reichspact, okay. It's starting to look like the Japanese are starting to push back at least a little bit. Where's my other cavalry division? Please make your way here. And then you'll walk instead, because you've got to be faster than this foot infantry that's carrying around artillery pieces. I would imagine so, at least. I might be wrong. And then you're going to walk basically along the coastline. See if you can maybe get your way towards Stockholm. I mean, you think you'll get there in 6 days, you'll be there in 2 days. I mean, you might be slightly faster, but I kind of doubt it. And already, a lot of Swedish territory is actually falling. Norway might be able to make a little bit of a comeback because of this. I mean, like Sweden doesn't have any troops here. Sweden does not know how to deal with this situation whatsoever. I guess, what if you go towards... No, that's stupid. You know what? You come all the way down towards here. I mean, and this should work out okay. Iran's gonna run Afghanistan. We do not care about that even a little bit. Like, what? Do they have claims? They do. They have claims down here, and they'll probably pop at the rest of the country. Do you have any other claims? No, just there, and it's gonna look absolutely dreadful, but that's okay. We could deploy more troops. We have a lot of manpower. Actually, we don't... We capped at 10.5. I mean, we could train more troops after this. So let's train up 5 bird infantry divisions. I mean, our forces are... I mean, they're doing fine. Are you on aggressive? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you are slightly faster than the infantry. Not as fast as I would have liked. But I mean, Sweden is just going to be in a bad spot. You actually, you just sit back. You don't have to really worry about anything else. Take whatever land you can. Norway, do you want... Can I get military access through you? I mean, I can. But I mean, actually, no, Russia owning this territory is fine. And you're all fighting. I mean, there's a lot of German troops in this area. I'm not too sure how we'll be able to effectively combat that. Other than, you know, naval invasion of Germany or something like that. Like, just not attacking in this area. I mean, if we can get superiority over here. But I want to get my ships over here as well, which is... basically impossible. Like, no, it's not basically. It is impossible. Like, we can't move our navy at all. Which sucks. But, like, what can I do about that? Apparently, Sweden has got a national populace at some point. Okay, our 2nd Cavalry Division's approaching. They'll probably help out with this attack. Yeah, the Russian infantry are doing a good job as well. Yeah, so kill all of you. Yeah, and you both basically do the exact same plan, but that's okay. Night operation penalty actually is pretty decent. I mean, nighttime happens a lot. Is there anything else you really need, though? Not really, I believe. I think we're basically fine in all of the ways. I'm still worried about, Austria eventually joining in this war. But I mean, I don't know, like, should I be worried? Borneo joined the Cairo Pact? Sure, why not? Okay. Hostlands join the Cairo Pact. Like, you don't need to be on the border with Norway. I'm gonna tell you right now that it does not matter. Zanzibar. Everybody's joining the Cairo Pact these days. Yeah, Hostlands. Apparently they can invite like a lot of people. So you got like Nigeria's in there. Shari Emirates now involved. I guess Zanzibar for some reason. How many other people can they invite? I don't, because they can. I know they can go to war with Ethiopia at some point. Somalia joined. I mean, Somalia joins is not a rare thing. That actually is pretty common. And our forces are still moving down. I don't know why you have 3 divisions up here. I'm going to say that's a bit too much. I mean, Sweden actually, like 5 minutes, I think we've been in Sweden, and they're already basically dead. I would consider that a success. Keep on moving our troops down here to get towards Mamlo. You might as well go here because the AI is going to get distracted. Actually, no, go here, and then to that city. You go to this city. And I think that's basically like all of Sweden's cities. I don't think they really have too much after that. And then we'll have to immediately deploy all our troops towards Copenhagen. They're going to ban the FS. I mean, how many troops does Denmark have? 3 to 11 divisions. But the Germans are definitely going to be... I mean, Germany's definitely going to send troops up here. How many troops do you think they'll send up here, though? I don't know. If Botfi ever joins the Internationale, it's definitely going to be a decent power boost for the Internationale. Because Germany's going to be fighting like a whole nother front. Canada's landed in England. I mean, the thing with the Entente is they do have the back in the United States. Which I'm imagining is probably the most powerful Entente power. Like, I'd be surprised if it was anybody else. I'll move you down here. Blue Army, honestly, right now, you shrink just to be here. Because I know for the most part, none of this other land matters too much. Because, I mean, Sweden capitulates, all this will go to Russia or Norway anyways. You're worth 1 victory point, you're worth 4. And we got to do a weird thing where we don't want to take this province. This province we don't want to take until the last possible moment. Again, shrink our lines like this. I'll come down here. Again, I didn't draw like a front line anywhere else with the AI might be sending troops by accident. It doesn't look like it. Okay, we'll have air coverage here. No, there's 9 divisions. Because 7 people are going here. No, come down to this province. I'm just slowly make your way towards Mamlo. I don't think they'll take any more provinces. At least I'm not I don't. Yeah, I mean, what other provinces could they even take? Okay, we got some Swedish troops. Mamlo. I mean, Mamlo. I mean, that's got to be a capitulation, right? At midnight. It's not? What? They're at 10%. Okay then. Then I guess we'll just take random provinces until we have 1% more. Like, I know there's a victory point like Gotland or something, but like I have no interest in taking that at the moment. Okay, no, the Russians have gone here anyway, so you know what? All of you are now on this front. You guys can start taking some of these other, smaller provinces. Because the Germans are now on their way. For sure. Okay, now Sweden is dead. Took them long enough. And please get here as fast as possible. Yeah, now that Germany's here, our quick invasion of Copenhagen is not going to happen. But again, it does mean that like one front that Russia usually has to kind of deal with is no longer actually like a huge deal. By the way, how's naval superiority looking? We're at 0% here and 41% in the north. Okay, so naval invasions are maybe a little bit less likely than I would have originally hoped. But I don't think we want our troops here. Like, this is just a mess. I guess we could invade Bulgaria, technically. But I don't think that helps us out either. I'm trying to think. Because, like, I mean, the Reichspakt, like, already is basically, it's just Germany, for the most part. Unless, of course, Austria eventually, intervenes. Which, I mean, they might. I know, like, you have the ability to kind of lower legitimacy in these two countries. I think maybe once they do that, Austria will join. I'm really not too sure. I mean, maybe we could, like, how much supplies are in this area? 62, 42. You are a level 2 fort, a level 3 naval fort. I mean, I guess we can maybe go, like, to Riga and try to bust through one province and spread our way down. Capitulate, what do you call it? Lithuania. And then try to make some more progress. But I do think, at least right now, it's going to be a good time for us to end this episode. So thanks, everybody, for watching my Anthnwam. If you enjoyed, my thumbs up. Not doing, click something down. If you want to support, subscribe, and goodbye.